In this video, you will learn how to adjust the audio levels in your project. So right here we have our project, all our media clips are in, and here's our music track on the audio track. So what we want to do to adjust volume, there's actually a few ways that you can do this. So on the track itself, you'll see all the way to the left where you see audio 1. You'll see the speaker little symbol, and then you'll also see the slide bar. Now this slide bar right now automatically is at 100%, but you can simply lower that if you want to lower the music, or increase it if you want to raise the volume. And this will actually affect the entire track. So if you have multiple clips on here with sound, all of it will be affected by this change here. If you just want to make changes in a specific clip, so for example, if right under this elephant footage here, I wanted to lower the volume while this is playing, I can do that as well. So what I want to do to accomplish that is to click on the audio track, make sure it's highlighted, go to where it says audio and opacity, and show audio level. When I do that, I will see this blue line, and then I can make some adjustments to my audio. So if I want the volume to be lower right here, what I want to do is put a few little dots in. You'll see at the beginning of this clip there's a dot, and at the end there's a little dot. So I am going to click right at the beginning of this clip, add a dot here, and then I will add another dot at the end of the clip. I also have to add additional dots a few seconds before each one. So I'll just go to the end of the previous clip and put a dot, and then to the beginning of the following clip and put a dot. And the reason I want to do that is so that I can just adjust this little section here. So now that I've put all those little points in, I can now drag one of those dots down. So just I want to bring it down to 18%, and then I can do the same thing on the other side. And then what will happen is as soon as it reaches this point, it's going to decrease in volume to 18%. It will stay at 18% this entire time, and then increase again to 100%. So that's how you would adjust areas of your clip as far as the audio level goes. You can also do the same thing when you want to do a fade in or a fade out. There's actually two ways to do a fade in and a fade out. I'll show you the first one. You just double click on the audio clip, and you'll see that you'll have this volume where you can adjust the volume here as well, but you can also add a fade. So if I click on fade, right now it will start at 0% and it will go up to full volume within 1 second, and then 1 second before the end of the clip it will start to fade out. You can change that to 2 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever you feel is correct. Okay, so I'm going to make it 2 seconds for each, and then I'm going to click done. And now you'll see what it did was it just added this little fade. It took this down to 0% at the beginning, and then up to 100% after 2 seconds, and it did the same thing at the end. 2 seconds before the clip ends, it starts to decrease down to 0. You could also do that manually by clicking and adding dots, just as I did when I lowered the volume here. So those are the different ways that you can adjust volume in your WeVideo project.